What is up everybody, Bowden's here and welcome to my FIFA 12 Ultimate Team Trek. This is chapter 11. If you missed the previous chapter, chapter 10, I'd recommend going and clicking on the link on the screen right now. As always, there will be a link to the next chapter and the previous chapter. So, if you remember in the previous chapter, we're really trying to pump the matches out now for the big coins, for bigger players. As you know, we have a full gold team and we can continually play like that with swapping people around. And we're going to a match straight away and see that Magnifikate can do the chip, and we do score some very nice finesses in this game, and not finesses by overall goals and stuff. But Cersei getting on the score sheet just before half time with just a power shot, and then from a corner, I don't know who that was delivered to Bonucci, but it was a very nice header. And then just before the 70th minute, that is probably the best chip I've ever scored. It looked so good in every way. I know that's what you need to do when people bring out the keeper. You honestly, I used to finesse in FIFA 11, and sometimes even power shot would work. But in this, it just doesn't work anymore. So I prefer to use the chip, as it is really effective and a lot easier to pull off. And sometimes a fancy chip as well, or fancy dip, which is LT and X, I do believe, on the Xbox. And another match now, full Spanish team, but with a centre mid. I don't really know who that is, but plays for Napoli in the Serie A league. And it only takes us 6 minutes for Marquisio just to power that in. A really weird one with his left foot, but right into the bottom corner. And then another header from a corner. It seems to be scoring a lot from corners now, so I'm really lucky with them. And then a whipped in corner with power, just finds its way to Mexa somehow, and he slots it home. And then Andre Diaz, because this guy was like probably the worst guy I've ever played, so I was like, this is my defender, remember, Andre Diaz, centre back. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to score this guy, so I just ran up and poked it in the net. And then, right near the end of the match, we have Giovinco just doing his Ronaldo chopping and all his rubbish dribbling stuff, and pokes it into the net. And then one more goal right before 90 minutes. A silly pass from a free kick, which I gave away. Leads to Melito doing another chip. That's, I think, 3 chips, 2 games, so really good form there for the chips. But as you can see, the coins show that over 1,000 coins. I think 3 matches now with over 1,000 coins, and stats say I completely dominated, and I really felt like I did. And the score should have probably been higher, but his goalie was doing really good. Unlucky. So we transfer now and trying to replace or just like have a rotation for our strikers now, and right wing and left wing. So I'll buy a Mikeli, 4-star skills, some good pace on him. Managed to pick him up for 24 contracts as well, and always as in 4-3-3. And that is what the team looks like before we go into the next match, which is match 34. A lot of matches played now, building up them in coins, and we're going for like the 5k plus players now. Maybe picking up a goalie later on, I don't know yet. But DeSantis is definitely performing as much as we wanted to. And going to the next match, 81 chemistry. Could have had the 100 chemistry, this guy, if he got a manager. But Pato Rubinho was quite scared of this team, and so right I should have been. But right, I can never say his name. I think Fefatis. He's just a 5-star skiller, silver, I think. But that's I lost 1-0. I must have like just completely sucked because I don't remember that match at all. But Fefatis did very good. I'm going to the next match, match 35, and we have, I think that's Cisse up front, and I can never remember the other name of the other guy, but a load of random players in there, to be honest. And then a silly defensive mistake there, putting pressure on where I didn't need to put pressure on. Should have just laid back, but that's it. Fernandinho pokes it into the net from his immense pace, and then a second goal for him. And if you remember last chapter, I said that this was my bad run, and well, this is kind of the bad run. I mean, look at that own goal there by Abiate. If that was the other net, I would have been really proud of him, but no, it had to be our net. And then I really wanted to come back in this match, because I didn't feel like I should be losing, so I didn't feel like I was getting dominated 3-0. So, Vucinic, 60 minutes, and then a few minutes later, send Gomez over. And I really wanted to win, as I said, so I decided to first tramp of the series. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to win here. And then again, a few minutes later, Vucinic picks up a really powerful finesse there, right into the top bin. So, wow. But then, unluckily, as you remember, I suck at defending, and there you go. Again, putting pressure on where I didn't need to put pressure on. And just before 90 minutes, Dibble Cisse scores! So, very annoying to lose that match. I mean, stats say I should have probably been a draw, I would have been happy with. but can't win them all and you can't draw them all. And so into another match now, and this guy has a Premier League team, but with I think that is Roberto Carlos at the back in centre back. So I really didn't know what I was expecting from this match. But 40 minutes in, and Mikelai does a fake shot and then just finishes it into the bottom left corner. And did I say Mikelai? I meant Mikelai. That is the way you pronounce his name. But then a pretty inactive first half leads up until the 45th minute for him to get a corner, and me to kind of like mess around with it in the defence. And then he just bashes it in with Gutierrez and the left mid from Newcastle. Do like him quite a lot in real life as well. But Vukanic straight from half time delivers another wonderful finesse into the top right corner, and that was that match. A 2-1 win, unfortunately. Really wanted more, and the stats say that should have probably had more. Well, that is the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a good day.